Hello everyone, it's Diego Doom here, and today I'm bringing another review. Today I'll be reviewing Aoshima Shin Seiki Gokin New Getter Robo Getter 1. New Getter Robo was an OVA released back in 2004 and is a retelling of the original Getter Team story. The main difference between the two stories, in New Getter Robo, the Getter Team is now fighting Oni versus fighting the Dinosaur Empire like in the original Getter Team story. So New Getter Robo was a very nice, very neat, and very cool OVA. Everyone should definitely check it out. Aoshima Shin Seiki Gokin New Getter Robo Getter 1 is a fantastic release in the Shin Seiki Gokin line. Getter 1 has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, some pretty cool articulation, some pretty cool accessories, and some absolutely satisfying diecast content. So first, let's check out Getter 1's accessories. Okay, let's check out Getter 1's accessories. So Getter 1 comes with one pair of holding hands, two open right hands, two Getter tomahawks, and then three different types of Getter wings. The first pair of Getter wings is a closed retracted wing. The second one is an extended closed wing, and the third one is an extended open Getter wing. So all these accessories are very nice, very neat, and very cool. First, let's check out with Getter 1's holding hands. So with the holding hands here, they're definitely nice, definitely neat, and definitely cool here. A very nice sculpt going on here, so pretty cool. Very nice detailing here in the knuckles, and also some nice detailing here going on in the palm. So that's nice to know that they don't skip any corners or anything like that with these the detailing here. And then how this pegs in is it just pegs into the forearm on Getter. So I'll grab Getter over here. And all you have to do, there's a peg here, just like so. And that just pops right in right there. And the peg is metal, so that's definitely cool right there. And there you have it. So pretty cool. So next, the hands, the two right open hands for Getter 1. They're definitely cool. I'm pretty sure this is a significant attack in the OVA. I haven't seen it in a very long time. So these are definitely cool. So you have the nice detailing here in the hands, pretty cool. And the main difference is one has all these open panel lines, whereas this one is pretty solid. But nonetheless, these are definitely cool. So very nice here. Nice detailing going on in the palm. So very nice, very neat, and very cool. Next, we'll look at the Getter tomahawks here. The Getter tomahawks are definitely cool here. What you have, first off, the shaft of the tomahawk is metal, so that's definitely a pleasant surprise. Then the mace and the blade, they're plastic, but the mace is extremely sharp, so that's definitely cool. Very nice. One thing to note on the shaft, you can see it here. I guess there's some kind of natural wear going on with the metal, and I guess that's something to be aware of. I guess it's oxidizing or something like that. So in the comments below, if you know how to remedy that, just let us know and stuff. So that'd be pretty cool. Much appreciated. So definitely cool nonetheless. And then how the tomahawk goes into the holding hands here, you separate it just like I did, and you'll just slip this the shaft in and then the axe part on top. So pretty simple. Just grab it right here, the hand, just push it through like we're doing like so. So I'll just push that through there, a little close. Just push that through, and then I'm going to stick the tomahawk part on the top, and there you have it. Getter 1 with the Getter tomahawk. So very nice, very neat, and very cool. So next we'll check out Getter 1's Getter wings, and they're all cool. Now these are just, you know, a flat black paint, and one thing to note, the version of this figure I have is the black version. There are several different repaints of this figure, so I just chose the black version because it reminds me of like a stealth bomber, so it's pretty cool. But with these wings, these are a flat black. If you buy this, the normal version, this will be just a flat red. And this is pretty much how all the wings are. But the wings are pretty cool, how they attach. Now this is the extended closed wing, so pretty cool. So you have the extended closed wing here. You have the extended open wing here. You see this piece that causes it to come out that far. Pretty cool. Definitely long wings. And then these are the retracted closed wings. So pretty cool here. And how these attach, pretty simple. You just grab Getter, and what you'll notice is here in his back, there are tabs in the back. I'm not sure if we can see that all that well, but there are tabs here in the back where the wings actually click into. So we'll just grab one of the retracted wings here. Make sure I'm getting the right side. Yep. So it kind of fits into place, and you just push it in, and now you have Getter 1 with his retracted wing. So that's definitely nice, definitely neat, and definitely cool. So, with Getter 1's accessories out of the way, let's go ahead and continue with the figure review itself. Okay, let's check out the Getter 1 figure itself. Getter 1 has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, and some pretty good articulation, but the biggest selling point for this figure is the fantastic amount of die-cast content. So it's definitely nice, definitely neat, and definitely cool. So first, let's check out Getter 1's articulation here, and we'll start with the head. So here in the head, articulation is okay. So the first things first, the movement of the head can go forward and back, and how that goes, it seems to be like on a slotted piece that kind of slides back and forth. So you know, it's pretty cool right there. Then the head can actually turn. It is a little bit hindered by these two shoulder pieces where the Getter tomahawks come out in the show. So a little bit hindered, but pretty cool. So you can definitely turn his head and make him look certain directions. Just kind of be mindful of the shoulder pieces there. So pretty cool. Then here in the shoulders, the arms, or the shoulders here, can come out about that far. Pretty cool. And then with the rotation here in the shoulders, you can go all the way up. I don't think you can do a 360. You might be able to. I guess you can. Or maybe you can't. I think you can. I don't think you can, because this piece right here hinders it. But you can stick the arm up a full 90 degrees, so that's pretty cool. Then here in the arms, they come out about that far. Then here, one thing that's neat for the extra elbow articulation, you have that right there. So you'd pull this joint out some, and you have that rotation. So very nice, very neat, and very cool. Push that in. There is no articulation in the waist, but there is a gimmick here. So the gimmick is, in the back, Getter 1 has a button here. You just push that kind of hard, and this is going to release this panel. We can get that pushed out. I noticed on mine it gradually wears out, but it came out. So you push that out, and this reveals, you know, where Getter 1 can do the Getter beam. So that's a pretty cool gimmick right there. Much appreciated. Definitely cool. You know, Getter 1 absolutely has to have some ability to do the Getter beam, so that's definitely cool here. Then in the legs here, now the legs can move forward and back just a little bit, so that's not much, but they can move out to the side quite a bit, so some pretty interesting construction going on there. And then here in the knees, they click about 3 times, or maybe 2, well, actually just once, and that's about as far as the knees are concerned, as far as bending them, so it's okay. Then the feet here, they have a pretty nice range. They can move forward and back and side to side a little bit. Also, you can rotate the shin here a little bit too, so that's pretty neat. So you won't be able to get the absolute most dynamic poses out of this figure, but you know, nonetheless, this is still a great figure and stuff like that, so definitely cool. Now, as far as Getter 1's sculpt, some definitely cool things are going on here. In the chest, you can see some inner detailings here. So this is just a clear panel with some nice sculpted mechanical detailings going on inside. So definitely cool. A very nice sculpt on the face here. Pretty cool. It would have been nice if they included this little detailing going on in the face, but you know, it's still cool. Then here in the head, you have some nice vents going on here. Very nice. Some very cool paint applications going on here and a nice sculpt. Now, as far as die-cast content, only a handful of parts aren't metal on this figure, so you know, this is definitely a heavy figure here. So obviously the blades here, they are not metal, or yeah, they're not metal. Then here in the head, you know, the whole head assembly is plastic. The rest of the body is die cast. Just these shin pieces are plastic. Then in the back, you know, the Getter wings, they're plastic. But for the most part, this is pretty much an all metal Chogokin. So definitely nice, definitely neat, and definitely cool. So this is definitely a nice figure and a nice representation of new Getter Robo, Getter 1. Definitely a fantastic piece here. So with the figure review out of the way, let's go ahead and conclude this review. To conclude the review, Aoshima Shin Seiki Gokin New Getter Robo Getter 1 is a fantastic release in the Shin Seiki Gokin line. Getter 1 has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, some pretty good articulation, some fantastic accessories, and some very nice, very neat, very cool, and very satisfying diecast content. I highly recommend you pick this figure up, and also check out the OVA New Getter Robo if you get a chance. This has been another review by Diego Doom. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned for more figure reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe.